Greetings and a warm welcome to all. Today it's about Mercury in Virgo from 20th of August till 26th of October. It's a long transit for Mercury, where Mercury will also go retrograde from 9th of September at 14 degrees of Virgo in Hasta Nakshatra and goes back till 0.02 degrees of Virgo. Mark this 0.02 degrees in Virgo and do check if you have any planets in your chart with this degree. Mercury crosses this 0.02 degrees on 20th of August while in direct motion. Any major event that happens after this point can go back and forth and can be repetitive in nature. Sixth sign of the natural Kalpurush chart and house is Virgo, and it has been perceived in general with kind of fear. We are scared of our sixth house and its significations as it denotes our enemies, our debts, diseases, and everything that we have to struggle or fight with. But on a positive note, it can also represent perfecting our skills, our daily routine, the discipline of our life, rendering services, taking loans, and working hard towards something. It's also our work zone. These activities demand lot of struggle, stamina, energy, and determination to do all these things. Secondly, the ruler of Virgo, Mercury, is our intelligence, thoughts, our grasping power, our learning abilities, and all the intellectual activities in general. That means the issues related to the Virgo sign, like disease, debts, job, dealing with our servants, and enemies can overcome by proper application of mind with our intelligence. This approach of facing the problems or any health challenges can turn to our strength, and also when its lord is in good dignity. As here we have Mercury in Virgo in its own Mool Trikon sign. Virgo is the place where we can observe our working or hard work towards an issue. Our approach towards problems or issues is understood from the Virgo sign, and also to check if there is a scope for betterment with our efforts, as Virgo is a natural upchaya sign, and matter related to this sign in your chart can grow gradually. It directs us to continue working on an issue, and you will see progress in that. So, for example, if we keep on working towards our better health, then we can resist any disease. Each house in general symbolizes a level of human development. The sixth house is symbolic to work some real work. The work that not only benefits the native personally but also other people, as it is the house of offering services for the betterment of others. I consider this transit of Mercury in Virgo a very significant one, not just because of its exaltation or own sign factor, or even retrograding close to its exaltation degree, but because of other connections that this Mercury is making. We have Jupiter's opposite aspect on this Mercury throughout this transit, and even Jupiter is retrograde. Some major task that was pending for a very long time related to Mercury, Jupiter, or even Saturn, as Jupiter is in Saturn's star, that can materialize during this time. With this mutual aspect of Jupiter and Mercury, we may experience some extraordinary or over expression of ideas, some different or at times weird thought process. Expect unique wisdom, understanding. Everything can be like big and nothing ordinary. We are talking about Jupiter's aspect here. Expect the unexpected, some larger than life experience. Do not overlook anything, and staying practical is very important here. The Sun will join Mercury in Virgo on 18th of September and would be with Mercury till 17th of October, forming a strong and powerful Buddha Aditya Yoga. For almost a month, Mercury will be also combust here. Also, we have Venus joining Mercury in Virgo on 25th of September, forming Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. There can be some teething issues, and Venus may start a little weak initially, only to get strong with each passing phase. But do remember that both Mercury and Venus will be combust throughout this transit. If you have these yogas like combust, Mercury and Venus, Buddha Aditya Yoga, and the Neech Bhang Raj Yoga of Mercury and Venus, or even the conjunction of these planets in your chart, then you can expect some concrete result of this yoga with this transit. More so if you also have a running dasha period of these planets. And Mercury will have upper hand, will be in a strong position for giving results as he is in his own sign. He will be dominant and deciding factor while giving results. For this entire transit, especially after Sun and Venus will join Mercury, we can have three major benefic planets: Venus, Mercury and Jupiter, making the connections with each other and also with Sun, our soul. So the impact of this Mercury in Virgo may eventually bring some most life-changing events, some positive events that can change our life path, giving some benefic diversion, which was most needed for your own personal growth and your personal development. Do remember that Ketu is in Vishakha Nakshatra, Jupiter's Nakshatra, which is also known for giving diversion. Another interesting point here that can make a huge difference in our life is that Virgo is the sixth sign of the natural Kalpurush chart. It is the sign of our pending karmas of our previous life. It is also upchaya sign. Both this matter has significant impact on all our actions. The aspect of retrograde Jupiter on this sign and also on its Lord Mercury and the involvement of Venus and the Sun can impact us on a soul level. It is not ordinary. Mercury carries and exchanges all types of messages, short communications of all form, represents all our relations, friendships, and any type of coordination comes under Mercury. Mercury brings wit, sparkle, and inquisitiveness wherever it is placed, or even aspects. It is the happening area, and Mercury is at its best when in Virgo, as Virgo is its own sign and its Mool Trikon sign. Virgo is very detail oriented and calculative sign. Expect all kind of mathematical calculations, research, analysis, logic and reasoning. All talks related to mind and intelligence. Virgo signifies good planning, organization and perfection in any work at hand. When Mercury is in Virgo, it has everything: skills to be successful, will to take action, and creativity to do it in a proper manner. Again, Virgo is a dual, even, and earth sign. So there can be confusion. The more you go deeper into any subject and with more knowledge, there are good chances of getting overloaded with information, and that can lead to some confusion. Also, Mercury in Virgo will encourage not just learning but also debating, discussing, and communicating new ideas. And that can easily get into conflicts and fights, as Virgo is the sixth sign of the natural zodiac and it is an earth sign. So it is very easy to get stubborn on our own ideas. Jupiter's aspect will help you to avoid any conflict and give clarity, knowledge, so that your perception would change and you can resolve any complex matters. We have retrograde Saturn and Mars trying to this retrograde Mercury, which can delay or create obstacles on our path or can give more than one attempt to finish our task. Let us see the journey of this Mercury in Virgo, which is like full of adventure and excitement. Do remember that Mercury is very happy in Virgo. Now use this as a tool and then proceed. You shall see fantastic results. During this 2 months transit, Mercury will be in Uttara Falguni, Hasta and Chitra Nakshatra. But more than a month, Mercury will be in Uttara Falguni Nakshatra. From 28th of August till 30th of August, Mercury will be in Uttara Falguni Nakshatra in direct motion, where Sun, the Lord of Uttara Falguni, will be 12th to this Mercury. So there can be a mood of isolation, traveling to distant places. Also, do watch over any major losses or even some heavy expenditure. Then from 19th of September till 14th of October, Sun, the Lord of Uttara Falguni, will be with Mercury in Virgo, forming a powerful Buddha Aditya Yoga. You can expect some very expressive exchange of thoughts, some development of brilliant ideas, and some excellent work. Then Mercury will be in Hasta Nakshatra from 30th of August till 9th of September, and that will be in direct motion, from where Mercury will turn retrograde at 14 degrees, and till 19th of September it will be in retrograde motion. When Mercury is retrograde, it is the perfect time to restructure our thoughts, our beliefs, and the decisions based on that, and what out of them you want to modify given a chance. With Hasta Nakshatra transit of Mercury, any work done by hand or using your skills will give some superb results. But expect some fluctuating tendencies, as the Lord of Hasta is Moon, which changes sign every 2.5 days. We also have retrograde Mercury to create more uncertainty. So you need to consciously bring stability in everything. You can expect some solid result of your hard work with direct Mercury in Hasta Nakshatra from 14th of October till 22nd of October. Then lastly, Mercury will be in Chitra Nakshatra till 26th of October. Mars, the Lord of Chitra, is in Taurus, trying to this Mercury. All the mind work which needs your intelligence and focus will come out very well. Expect fast action, as there is clarity in your mind with direct Mercury, and Mars may help to get things done with speed. And half of the transit we have combust Mercury, which is a frequent thing for Mercury, but while in retrogression and also in its own sign is not always normal. There can be conflict with authority people for some documentation, or in communication is possible. It is important to check and recheck everything to avoid repetition in your work. Then talking a little off topic on fundamentally two natural enemies, Sun and Venus, who are transiting parallel for almost entire month of October, while this Mercury is retrograde, first in Virgo and then in Libra. Here also Sun is making Neech Bhang Raj Yog with Venus in Libra. The significations of Venus will be bright and very active after 25th of October, Even Mercury will transit to Libra, repeating the same conjunction which we had in Virgo. Another important point to be noted here, by 27th of September, we have nearly 3 planets at 24 degrees. We have almost stationary Saturn at 24 degrees. We have retrograde Uranus at 24 degrees, which is like 8th from this Virgo sign. And even Mars is at 24 degrees. There can be some major transformation and positive development as these planets are trying to each other and has Jupiter's aspect. All in all, we have all the benefits involved in making strong positive yoga for the entire month of October. Expect some unexpected in the month of October which you have been waiting since very long time. So expect good result in the significations of Mercury, Venus and Sun. The rulership in your chart and especially the sign Virgo and Libra will be most impacted with this transit. And November will bring closure to all the ongoing events as these three planets Mercury, Sun and Venus will cross Ketu in Libra one by one. This was a general overview for everyone with Mercury in Virgo. You can check your natal chart, the placement of Mercury and the Virgo sign. That area is getting activated with this transit. Special watch on the signs Aquarius, Aries and Leo. Check if any planets are placed there in your natal chart as they fall in 6, 8 and 12 to Virgo sign. You need to go slow, stay cautious, update yourself properly, have enough information about nearly everything. Follow the detail oriented approach like Virgo sign. Do your own research and then react with clarity. When retrograde Mercury is in Virgo sign, then mostly the matter related to health can be a problem as retrograde planets will give diseases that are repetitive in nature. Also something related to your pets, your work zone, enemies or your daily routine can get triggered. You need to check the lordship of Mercury and the placement of Virgo sign in your chart for determining the results. What you need to check is how best you can handle, work and improve your health and your lifestyle to present yourself as a flawless in that particular area. Start with Aries. Aries, your health and day-to-day routine matter can be impacted. Avoid petty quarrels related to your staff. Review the scope of improvement in these areas. This is the best time to go for some competitive exams. Your focus will be more on your fitness, expenses, and also the matter related to foreign countries. Taurus, very progressive time for your children. Stock market matters and also worries related to that. You will look for pleasure in all the mental activities. You may develop some new creative hobbies. Also, readjust your priorities to make the best use of your talents and your intelligence. For Gemini, education, health, mother, your domestic life will be in the focus and balancing the same with your career. Also, property and vehicle related matters can get triggered. The retrograde time will be best for you to rediscover your happiness, your peace of mind, and the bonding with your family. Cancer may have some frequent short journeys, some intelligent communication with your friends and siblings. You have power with your knowledge. You may finish your some paperwork or government related work. It's best time for you to recommit to your goals that you're worthy of and keep up with your strength. Leo will have focus on their profits and gains, their finances, along with their health. Their speech will get better and also their family life. You can best use this time to reflect on your core set of values and manage your finances well. Virgos may have excellent communication, will be well informed about nearly anything that they come across. You can be very good in any dealing part, trading part, and working as an agent or messenger in some important matters. Make most of this time by treating yourself well. Even take care of your health and building your strong personality. Libra can use this time to polish their talents, skills, can learn new things. They should watch on their health, their thoughts, and use their alone time for their own benefit. Reflect on who you are and where you are going or heading towards. Basically, reflecting on your own self and your hidden talents. Scorpio may have the fulfillment of their desires. Their circle and friends can play an important role in that. Their network and associates will increase. Review your rewards and give equal credits to your network and friend circle. Sagittarius, you may see some success in your business. You may have promotion with some additional responsibilities, and your public life will be very active. It is the best time for you to recharge your batteries and get energized to show your capability in your work zone. Capricorn, your father, mentor, or your teachers are playing some special role in this time. Your communication skill can get polished and you may go for some higher education. Your thoughts of life and the world in general can improve. Review your sense of purpose and restore your faith in your learnings. Aquarius, the focused area can be having some change in the way you manage your health, others' money, tax matters, inheritance related disputes, litigation, and worries on these matters. It is good time to restore your good health and accept any change that is needed for your own improvement. Pisces, your relations and partnerships of all kinds. Your business can be in the focus. Your partner, rest of the world can consume all your energy, and to remain balanced is the key here. Best time for you to repair any damage that you may have caused in the past to your close relations. That's all for all 12 ascendants. To summarize, Mercury will be very strong in Virgo. There are chances of being nervous or getting upset. Be watchful on criticism, as that can come very easily. You may keep your criticism limited to your own self and for your own self improvement. Expect all round growth with all the benefic connections that Mercury is making. Stay flexible and consider others' viewpoint and their feelings. Mercury represents our friends, siblings, nearly all our relations. And Mercury in Virgo represents our maternal side relations. So any conflict should be taken care with utmost calmness and balance, as Virgo is a sign of irritations, small frustrations which can lead to major conflicts. Also, retrograde Mercury is capable to give delays, confusions, resulting in frustration, struggles, and arguments. Mercury and Virgo both are dominant for health. Mercury rules skin problems, nerves, and mind related issues, and Virgo represents the stomach area in our body. Retrograde planets are not good for health, so any health concerns should be addressed properly. As strong Mercury increases our nervousness, it is important to direct our thoughts and mind in the right direction so that we can best use this transit. Pisces is the opposite sign of Virgo, so it is very important to let go wherever it is needed and wherever the situation demands that. Be sensitive towards others and their need. Be gentle and use your maturity while in any confusion, And that is the message of Mercury in Virgo with Jupiter's aspect. You can have perfect balance if you take care of your emotional side, which is not the domain of Virgo. Virgo is very logical. Consciously be emotional and kind towards others. Do not put logic in your relations. Do keep in mind that Mercury will be retrograde and you will have to go back on things, redo certain things. So be patient, practical, and realistic with yourself and with others so that you can maintain friendliness in the environment. With that note, I will end this sessions and wish you all the best with this retrograde transit of Mercury in Virgo. Thank you for your time. Do write in your comments and queries, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.